Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right. So, Capricorns, shall we get into this? Caps, thanks so much for being here. Let's see what messages we have. We just came through that really glorious full moon. Um, we'll see. We're still kind of riding on that wave right now of illumination and release. So, we do have a Ten of Swords. It is in the reverse. You got a King of Cups sideways, an Eight of Swords sideways, and a Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Gosh, this is kind of this is bulky cards. That like the message is kind of heavy because someone is lying to themselves. They're saying, this I'm just going to let this go, but it really hurts. I'm still really stuck, but I'm going to go ahead and act like everything's just fine. This could be a King of Cups who is really still very stuck on Capricorn is what it comes across as. I'm not, I don't know. That's Ace of Swords. They're trying to cut this off. What is the deal here? This character is trying to cut Capricorn out of their life. Ace of Wands sideways. What I just heard in my head is, well, they don't want me anyway. Okay, so this is I'm not surprised. This person is bent out of shape. Their feelings are hurt. They feel like Capricorn doesn't even like me, doesn't even think I'm attractive. Five of Cups in the reverse. So I'm not going to cry over them. It's done. This is over. I feel like this character is just, they're reacting, saying, well, then I won't cry either. Page of Pentacles, Tower sideways. If they think they're going to go out and find somebody else, which is, I think, what the plan is. This person's a big mixed up ball of I hurt, I'm sad, I'm angry, I'm bent out of shape. My ego is seriously involved and I'm trying so hard to act like it isn't. I'm looking for a rebound. I'm going to go meet somebody else, but I don't think that they're going to have much success in that because they are really kind of like drenched in some hurt. Why do they think that Capricorn somehow insulted them, didn't want them? Something about didn't find them attractive. We have got the Star and the Queen of Cups. So they say Capricorn did, but then Ten of Pentacles sideways, Knight of Cups sideways. We just keep saying that we were a perfect match. Me and Capricorn, I thought we were going to be so good together, right? We had a Queen and a King of Cups. I don't know. This almost feels like everything was perfect, but they also might have put Capricorn kind of up on a pedestal with that Star card. Capricorn could have either been in a position where they mentally were like, oh my gosh, Capricorn is way up there. They're the most amazing thing ever. So if they put, that's a problem when we put somebody on a pedestal, then it means we're at a lower level in our own mind. And maybe it was, they set themselves up to feel slighted really easily because they were already feeling not quite on the level, even though they said we would be a perfect match. Yes, but that King of Cups was sideways. This comes across like, gosh, I don't know, with that 10 of Pentacles being sideways and the Knight of Cups sideways, I said, why do they feel like Capricorn didn't, want them or didn't find them attractive? There was a question mark about, I don't know if Capricorn wasn't sure if they wanted them to come visit at a certain time, because this could be a traveling card, coming to someone's house, going to someone's house. Either Capricorn said, I don't know if I can come to see you on that time, or I don't know if I can receive you at that time. With that Star card, it makes me think about distance. With the Knight, it makes me think about travel. Oh gosh, Two of Cups in the reverse. Maybe Capricorn also said, it's a little too soon to talk about moving in. I've gone through a situation before where, I thought it was going to be amazing, and then it turned out to be this false Two of Cups. I don't want to move too fast. I don't want to, put in so much huge expense and effort if, when I'm not sure about this, because I've done that before. I think, let me just change decks and say, Capricorn, how did Capricorn look at this person? Inspiration of Wands, and it is sideways. So it feels pretty, I'm not going to say like they had zero interest in this person, but it feels pretty minimal by comparison. This is like, well, I have a little bit of interest in seeing where this could go, but this is the phase one. I'm not going to love bomb. I'm not going to say, I love you. It's you and me forever, babe, against the world. It really looks like Capricorn was going much slower. Inspiration of Swords. So these are both pages. Okay. Pages are, the how do I want to say it? Well, they're the messengers of the deck. They're also the babies of the deck. So it's the very first step. It's the lowest level of like attachment, because this is still the exploration phase, without knowing anything yet. Babies put everything in their mouth because they're learning about the world, and they barely learned how to move their little hands, and they're still crawling around. So if we apply that to the idea of where was Capricorn out with this person's like level of trust, interest, are they my forever person? It was like, I'm not even about to say that they're my person for a consecutive 3 dates in a row. I don't know them well enough. We're just getting to know each other. I want to learn more about them. No, I don't want to do it in, huge doses either. I kind of think Capricorn was like, hey, let's write to each other for a while. And then meet in the middle, but no, I don't want you to come stay at my house yet. And no, I don't want to come stay at yours. Let's meet in the middle for just an hour afternoon. I know it keeps looking like there's a little bit of distance, but the big thing is Capricorn was interested in getting to know this person, but that's the whole point, getting to know this person. They were under the impression it needed to be completely like you and me together. We got the embodiment of Wands, which is the King of Wands. I think Capricorn's pretty clear on what they're looking for. Maybe Capricorn is even still dating around, or they're seeking something very specific, and they're like, I don't know if this king would be the king that I'm seeking, because I would like to find a King of Wands. So that's different than a King of Cups. What is nice is if Capricorn would like to have somebody who is passionate and heart-centered. Well, a King of Cups is emotional and, heart-driven. But I kind of think maybe sometimes not quite as sensitive. I don't know. Like that King of Cups could be a great match, but Capricorn has an idea of what they would like in a partner. And they're allowed to have that idea of what they would like in a partner. And they're allowed to take time and get to know somebody. But I think Capricorn saw this person as great and someone of interest. Ace of Pentacles, but Capricorn's determined, I'm doing things differently than I used to in the past. I'm not getting into romances or relationships with anybody that comes across in a way that reminds me of what I've done in the past. In the past, let me ask about that Two of Cups in the reverse. Four of Wands. Yeah. And we see the longing, the reaching for. I do think that once upon a time in the past, Capricorn met somebody and they really pinned all their hopes on like an amazing, Two of Cups. And it turned out to be a false twin flame, a false Two of Cups. And it left them longing for that Four of Wands. And I think that's, when we've been through a situation, it's like, wow, everything I thought we were going to be forever, and then it fell short of it. That's where it's like, man, I missed out on the thing that I really, really wanted. And it left me in longing. But now I have a better screening process. I know not to get myself attached to an outcome when I don't really know who the person is yet. It's there's too many things like compatibility things that have to click together. So I know better now what I would like to find, and I'm going to do things differently. The only problem here is Capricorns. I'm not even saying that they're guarded. I'm saying Capricorn is saying, I move slower now. I get to know people as they are. I, ask myself, do those traits add up to what I'm looking for? Because I want somebody heart-centered. I want somebody passionate. I want somebody fun. I want somebody who's expressive. I want all those things, but I'm going to find it differently now. I want to start my interview process differently. But it's crazy because it comes across like this other person had already fallen pretty heavily for Capricorn, and they're feeling all bent out of shape. Capricorn doesn't like me. Capricorn doesn't want to be with me. Capricorn, is Capricorn aware that this King of Cups is feeling all out of sorts? Seven of Wands, yeah, they got prickly. They, I think, if anything, they're feeling guarded now. How does that make Capricorn feel? Is Capricorn going to be worried about how guarded they are? The Lovers, the Six of Swords, honestly, is kind of a turnoff. This is making Capricorn go, well, they probably are going to go find somebody else. Then if they're going to be prickly, holding back from me, making obstacles, then I think I'd rather move on. I don't know if this is how they care about me. I don't really dig it. With that Lovers card here, the different ways to behave, the different options, because the Lovers card is a card of choice. I don't know. It kind of seems like this is a big turnoff for Capricorn. The fact that somebody's getting so overly sensitive, or let's not say overly sensitive. That King of Cups has every right to feel how he feels, but it's interesting Capricorn is picking up on how he's feeling. Have you said something then to Capricorn? Have you explained, like, oh, Capricorn, my concern is, are you not that interested in me? I'm feeling like he's reacting more than he is like, yeah, he's definitely just reacting. We got a Two of Swords and we got the King of Swords sideways. Oh gosh, none of the words are coming out. In fact, he's closing doors, turning his back, feeling now it's like the emotional obstacle course. I'm going to not answer. I'll answer with one word. He's still talking, but with one word messages. And remember, this could be reverse gender roles, flip-flop, doesn't matter what genders we're talking about, or same-sex couples. But I'm going to say him because he keeps coming up as a king. This is definitely him not conveying. My worry was, it seems like it hurts because it feels like you're not interested in spending time with me, or I feel like maybe you don't really see any long term with me, or that you don't even want me to come and, put in effort with you. And that's not true. Capricorn wanted to get to know them, but they're taking it as, you don't even want to get to know me because you don't think I'm attractive. So I'm going to shut down. I'm going to close doors on Capricorn. I'll give little one-word answers. If you want to, now it's like Capricorn has to do this and this to show me that I care, but now maybe I will answer you, maybe I won't. So they're in sabotage mode for sure in this. This is too bad because this feels like the way, like a new potential situation is just, taking a nosedive. And it's, obviously we can see why. What is the message from the universe on this one? Because, maybe ultimately this just isn't a great fit. Actually, let's go with a softer deck. What is the message from the universe on this one? The Star, remember they put Capricorn, the idea of Capricorn, kind of way up above them. And then maybe that's part of this. And then they got easily insulted because, they put a lot of their hopes and wishes on this. But the universe says all this can be healed, but we should always be striving for treating each other really well, especially if we look at somebody as, wow, you're my wish fulfillment. Then it brings into question, how would we treat somebody that is our wish fulfillment? If they see Capricorn as somebody really important, are they really treating Capricorn very well? Right now, it would kind of hint that perhaps no, they're not, because they're being so, they're hurt. And so they're behaving, reactively, but says to kind of keep reaching for the best in ourselves. Keep trying to remember, if this is my wish fulfillment, let me treat it really well. Eight of Wands, King of Pentacles, Six of Cups. I got to say, I kind of think that this whole situation it's not the one for Capricorn. I think the way it's funny because we're actually kind of talking about three relationships now in this storyline. Capricorn, we've made a, tip of the hat reference to that Two of Cups relationship from the past. That made Capricorn say, I want to be cautious about how I get to know somebody, really know somebody before I go over investing. Then we're talking about Capricorn's kind of, funky, kind of unpleasant energy that they're experiencing with that King of Cups, who's all bent out of shape. And now we're seeing a third relationship that's up ahead. I kind of feel like in this storyline, Capricorn is navigating into the next relationship. This is one with a lot of communication. It looks like Capricorn is going to be meeting a soulmate pretty soon. That is, a King of Pentacles would be a great match for Capricorn. It's the first time we've seen this king show up. But somebody who wants to talk would be, especially wants to talk, wants to take action, wants to, really share some of the same vibe, some of the same wavelength. I think there's somebody else up ahead here that Capricorn is going to be much more suited to. So what is the message here for that King of Cups? Because my impression is Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe he's going to let go of Capricorn is what it looks like, but he might also realize that it would be better to drop his guard just a little bit, not be quite so. Again, there's something about the house. I don't know if he was too hot to trot, if he was really hungry for a union and he wanted to be like, let's immediately move in together, let's immediately go to each other's houses. Maybe he'll think back and be like, that was a bit much. Maybe I shouldn't have been so gung-ho for that. Getting to know someone external to their intimate environment could be a better approach. It's interesting that relationship even came up in this, other than I think it was a lot for Capricorn to like reflect on, right? Because when we're reflecting on the different kinds of relationships that exist, that's what we saw is 3 different styles, and kind of like a Goldilocks story, right? This one fits just right now. This one fits just right for Capricorn. It does feel like a soulmate. Let me just ask, how does Capricorn meet this third person? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Well, here's a matched pair. However, I don't know why Capricorn is in the reverse other than we have that Four of Cups also in the reverse. There's some kind of I almost think that we should say to that King of Cups, thank you, because we've kind of painted that King of Cups like, oh man, he had some stuff to go work on. He was kind of too attached to, I need you to respond this way to make me feel safe. But I almost think that Capricorn, wishes him well and moves on calmly. And I kind of think that helped Capricorn dispel any confusion about like, hey, sometimes we play different roles. Sometimes if Capricorn had been in like that Two of Cups relationship and it didn't work out, maybe Capricorn felt the same way that then the King of Cups ended up feeling. Sometimes we get perspective. We go, I recognize you're feeling hurt, like I don't care about you, like I'm not choosing you, but I'm not, because I don't know you well enough yet. Maybe in the past Capricorn felt unchosen. What I will say is it helped dispel this idea that I'm not enough, because at different times we all sometimes feel like we're not enough, but it's not that. It's really that we got to find the person that we match with, and it shouldn't feel like an insult when we meet people that we don't match with, whether it's us saying no or somebody else saying no to us. You know what? Thank you, King of Cups, in this one. It really helped Capricorn to like meet the right person after coming to that conclusion. So, all right, I'm going to leave that here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up.